One of the biggest nights in the UFC in quite some time, gave us a finish we will never forget here at UFC 264 with Teddy Atlas and Stephen A. Smith. Now, Teddy, I'm going to start with you. You said that Conor McGregor had to bring the noise.
Can I get an ice cream?
What's the
No,
problem?
I'm just saying.
What you trying to say?
No,
What you trying to say?
Can I get an ice cream? It's
No,
hot out here.
I understand.
Mr. Good Humor, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Michael. I love this man.
You said that Conor McGregor had to bring the noise early in this fight, which he did. But then Dustin Poirier shut that noise down. What happened?
Geography, baby. In my business, it's always about geography. Who gets into the real estate that they need to use their skills to the foremost, to the best of their ability? And in close was the real estate that Poirier needed. He needed to be close. At a range, he could get counterpunched. He could get caught with those long arms. He needed to be in tight. He got the real, at the end of the day, he got the real estate that he needed. And I'll tell you one other thing that's been going on tonight that they've been talking about the guillotine and about being all in and everything out, where Conor made that move for the guillotine. We're in the betting capital of the world.
Yeah.
And he pushed all his chips in, it looked like. It looked like, you know, he went all for it. And earlier Max said it was a desperate move. I kind of disagree. I'll tell you why. He got hurt in that last fight. When he got hurt, he being McGregor, he didn't clinch, and he got finished because he allowed the stream of punches to continue because Poirier didn't get tied up.
Yeah.
This time, I think he instinctively fell in to tie him up because he was hurt, and then he fell into the position where, hey, I got a shot for the guillotine. I got no choice. My hand's been kind of forced now, and I got to go for it. I don't know that he wanted to go for that and spend all that energy. But, again, he got hurt again. He was hurt by a punch, and he fell in.
Something else he didn't want to was walk out of here or roll out of here on a stretcher because he said that he was going to do that to Dustin Poirier.
He did say he was going to do that to Dustin Poirier, and obviously that did not happen. Conor had about a good 30 to 45 seconds. And then after that, Poirier got him to the ground. And even though Conor tried to get him in the guillotine, ultimately he wasn't able to do that, and Dustin Poirier mauled him. He won. That was a 10-8 round on 2 of the 3 judges' cards. He mauled him, and he was beating him, okay? Now, obviously, when he broke his leg, Dustin Poirier say, I checked him, and that's how he broke his leg, because I checked the kick. Whatever way you want to fly, you know, when you want to slice it. In the end, Conor was on his backside. In the end, he lost. In the end, his leg is shattered, and as a result, considering the amount of time it's going to take to come back from that injury, I think that we have seen the best days of Conor McGregor. It's over. I don't think he'll ever be the same. I think what we were hoping for, what we were expecting, I'm a fan of this. I think him winning is good for the UFC. It makes everybody more money. It brings more eyeballs to the sport. I think him being a championship caliber fighter, we saw the end of that officially tonight with that leg injury.
To his point, one thing I'm going to say and add to that, and I agree with him, but I think it was over way before this, to a certain extent.
Okay.
When we judge history and we go into history books, what do we look at? What do we judge it by? We say BC, AD, before Christ, after the death of Christ. In this case, when you look at the career, he's getting interested here. When you look at the career, brilliant career of Conor McGregor, it's going to be looking at it in the way of BF,
before
and
Floyd,
AF.
after Floyd.
Yeah, before Floyd and after Floyd.
Okay.
Because $120 million later changes things dramatically.
Marvin Hagler, the great boxer, the great middleweight champion in boxing, once said it.
So
it's hard to wake
baby.
up 5:30 in the morning when you sleep in the silk pajamas. We get the metaphor, but in the end, what it comes down to is this. When we say a great career, well, it certainly hasn't been great the last 4 to 5 years. Now, if you want to sit up there and look from 2013 to 2016 and say that was great and that qualifies as a career, I'm good with it.
Okay.
But over the last 4 or 5 years,
but when did it
we have
change?
seen,
But
after
that's what we're talking
Floyd,
about.
I get it, but still, over the last 4 or 5 years, we haven't seen greatness. That's all I'm saying, Teddy. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is BF and AF.
Fine.
That's all I'm saying. All right?
I understand that.
Okay?
But damn it, that's 4 years. That's 4 years.
Give me a toasted almond.
I'm just saying, 4
really,
years.
strawberry shortcake. I mean, what do you like? Good humor. I love good humor. Give me a cone.
Oh, my God. All right, so let's go to Dustin Poirier. Let's give him the credit and praise and the flowers that he deserves, because now he just got the biggest paycheck of his career. He's about to fight for the lightweight championship for a second time. He's already held the belt on an interim basis. What did Dustin Poirier do, Stephen A., in your words first, for his career and his stature with this fight?
Well, he's elevated his stature because he's beaten Conor McGregor not once but twice. One was a knockout, and obviously one was the TKO because of the broken leg. He goes into the ring. You understand what he brings to the table. He can punch. He can grapple. I mean, he knows what he's doing. And obviously, he's going to have to win the lightweight title against Charles Oliveira. We get all of that. But he's one of the elite fighters in the game today. When you talk about the lightweight division, you cannot talk about the lightweight division without talking about Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
He has earned that. Now, Nurmagomedov, had he not retired, who beat him a couple of years ago, it would be a different story. But Nurmagomedov is not fighting anymore. He is retired. It is Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira. Those are the two right now at the top of the heap in the lightweight division.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.